Hello, Mr. Ming. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear.
Okay, how are you, Mr. Ming?
I am fine, thanks.
Okay, great. So, what about your work? How is your work? Busy or just normal?
Uh, in 6 weeks we have a short holiday.
Yeah, that's right.
In
Tomorrow, right? I think.
tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. So, are
Yeah.
you going to work or you're going to?
No, 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 I'm not. I, uh, I have a one day for relaxing.
Okay, so it's your day off. It will be your day off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're still paid, right? I think you're still paid. Holiday off still paid.
Holiday.
Um, for example, you will be paid as usual by the company, even you are holiday, even you're in holiday, your leave. It's like, how do I explain this? When you're in the company, right? The
Yeah.
company can give you like, okay, you can have 10 leave, like 10 absences. You have to file it. If you say it ahead of time, then if you approve it, we're going to pay you that day. We're still going to pay you that day. For example, if we're absent, if we, for example, if we are absent in the work, we don't have salary for that day. We don't have salary
Uh,
for that day if we're absent, right? But for holiday off, do you have still like salary for that day or no more?
Uh, in, in holiday, my company uh,
Still pay you?
and pay salary as usual.
Yeah, pay as usual. So that's great,
Yeah.
right? That's why we call it holiday, meaning a good thing is that we are still paid even we're resting, right? We don't go to
Uh,
work, but we have the salary, complete salary,
uh,
no deduction,
uh,
right? Yeah,
paid
because
paid paid day paid
sorry,
uh, paid
yeah, paid as usual. You are paid
paid
as usual.
paid usual.
Yeah, yeah. For example, I from the Philippines because I'm not a Vietnamese employee, and I'm
Mm.
also a part-time worker. If there is no work, no pay, right? No work,
Yeah.
no pay. But for
Uh,
you, even you don't work, you're still paid because it's
yeah.
part of the company. That's the being a regular employee have that benefit, right? Okay. Yeah, just sharing the information,
Yeah.
right? So
I understand.
okay, good. Last time, Mr. Ming, we have topic about transportation. Do you still remember?
Yes.
Right. And um
We
last
talk.
mhm.
We are. Uh, well, we we are also ask and answer some question. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so we continue here. I think we already answered this question. What is the most popular means of transportation in your country? Can you just repeat your answer here, Mr. Ming?
Uh, the most popular mean of transport in my country are
Is only one
is
is
motorcycle. Yeah.
okay, motorbike or motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
And can you tell me, Mr. Ming, why do you think the motorcycle is the most popular kind of transportation?
Because uh, mm, um, because because uh, salary of Vietnam's people is is not high,
The
and
salary, meaning you're not earning much to buy a car like that.
yeah, and we we are we are we buy we usually buy motorcycle uh, uh, more buy we buy more easier more easily uh, for we buy bicycle we buy motorcycle more easily than uh,
Than a
than
car.
a car, yeah,
Yeah.
than a car,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's easier to buy. Okay, so say it. It's easier to buy a motorcycle than a car. Maybe
yeah,
the requirements are not too strict, right? Requirements. And of course, the cost, there is a big
yeah,
difference in the
yeah.
cost, right? Of course, motorbikes are much, much cheaper than a car,
Motor,
right?
yeah, motorcycle uh, is much cheaper
That's right.
than a car, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Much, much cheaper. And can you tell me, like Mr. Ming, what is like the longest ride you have in the motorcycle? Can you tell me how many kilometers did you ride with your motorcycle? For example, you go from the south of Vietnam going to north. Did you experience that riding just bicycle, a motorbike? Did you do it? Have you experienced that
Uh,
one? Or what is the longest ride you have with your motorbike?
uh, the longest distance uh,
I
I
traveled
I I I travel is 30 kilometers by
30
motorbike.
kilometers.
Ah,
30?
80 kilometers.
Ah, on,
80 kilometers
only 80
uh,
kilometers. But I think that's still, mhm.
by motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's still short, right? Because 80 kilometers is like, yeah, for example, in my place, it's like my province going to Manila, it's 100 kilometers. So
Yeah.
I find it's 80 kilometers is a little short. So you don't really travel far, Mr. Ming. You don't really travel far, right? You don't travel far with your motorbike.
Uh, you don't.
You don't travel far. Yeah, because
Yes. Uh, I I I u- I use I usually travel from uh,
car,
by car or um mm,
airplane,
or
or
yes,
the grab car going
yeah,
some,
that's
yeah, the grab
the
car.
same grad car, yeah, the same
Yeah,
grad car.
yeah. Yeah, I see, I see. Yeah, because some of my friends, Vietnamese friends, they will tell me stories that they ride the motorbike from south going to north.
Uh,
And of course, they sometimes stay somewhere and ride again, right? Because
yeah,
one good thing in Vietnam, you can ride it just one land because Vietnam is just one land. It's very easy to travel, right?
yeah,
Instead of Philippines, because Philippines are islands, so it's very
uh,
hard to go from the north going to the south. You have to
uh,
go by boat or airplane to travel.
uh,
But in
yeah,
Vietnam, since there is just one land, you can easily go by bike if you really want to roam around, right? So I see. But of course, it's very hard to just sit on the road and you might be feel sleepy. It's very dangerous, right? If you're going to have a long ride, very dangerous sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah, I see. And one good thing with motorbike, it's very easy. I don't know, but of course it's always traffic. but it's much better in traffic. Motorbikes, right? Very easy to go to the narrow
Yes,
road,
yes,
yeah, narrow roads instead of like cars, because the cars cannot really move around. They have to stay on the lane most of the time. Motorbikes, they change lanes. They understand
uh,
lanes. Yeah, for
yeah,
example, the motorbike is here, they can sometimes go here, here, like that. But the cars, they can't really do that because they occupy a lot of space.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I
Mhm.
only like driving bicycle, like yeah,
Mhm.
riding the bicycle.
Mhm.
Uh, and um, when I come back my hometown, I I usually ride slowly on the bicycle. Yeah,
Bicycle. So
yeah,
that's a very good exercise, right? Bicycle.
yeah,
So a lot of people are now bicycling. Um, for example, in the Philippines, when the COVID-19 situation, there is like they stop transportation, they stop the buses, they stop the train, so people doesn't have any transportation to go to the work, so they use bicycles. So that's what
yeah,
they do. Yeah, and there are other countries, for example, Netherlands. Do you know the Netherlands in Europe? They are called the bicycle capital in the world because in the city, cars are not allowed, or motorbikes, they are not allowed in the city. Only bikes and walking. So yeah, I mean, of course, if it's very far, it's very difficult, right? But because most cities in Europe are small, so it's very easy to move around. So bikes
yeah,
and walking are very easy. Because if you're going to put a lot of cars in a very small city, the tendency is to have a lot of traffic. So that's how the Netherlands come up with the solution that this is only a bike area and walking area. No cars allowed, no bikes allowed, like that. So that's how they thrive in the country. And of course, the air is much cleaner and people are much healthier, right? The people are healthier,
yeah.
yeah, because they can exercise. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ming. Let's try to talk about this one. Talk about your favorite transportation. Just to check whether did you try riding a boat, Mr. Ming? A boat?
Yes, yeah. No, I don't. No, I
Ah,
did. No, I
did
don't.
I haven't tried. I see. But airplane, you are right. Airplane, you
I haven't
experience.
tried.
I see. And you tried a metro, right? The train, maybe subway, like a train, right? But not, but not often, but not that often, right?
Yeah.
So maybe let's try to read this one by one. Whether can you tell me whether you experienced riding this one or not, right? Let's start with Van. Did you try riding a van, Mr. Ming? Van?
Uh, I no, I don't. No, I
No, you
didn't.
don't. You don't.
Yeah.
Van. Okay. Taxi. Did you try riding in a taxi?
No, I don't. I only
Yes, the Grab.
I I only try to ride uh, uh, small
Uh,
small truck, a small truck.
small truck. I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What about police car? Were you able to
Ah.
ride in a police car? Yes or no?
Yes, I no, no, I don't.
Yeah,
No, I
okay.
didn't.
I haven't
Yeah.
tried riding a police car because
Yeah.
one meaning is that you are the police caught you and you did something wrong so that you will be able to ride the police car. Okay, or you are the police. Okay, next, bus. Have you tried riding the bus?
Uh, I I no, I did no, I didn't.
Oh, really?
I only use I only uh, 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 I only am as a passenger.
Yeah, ride. Ride, not drive. You ride.
Yes.
So the
No,
answer
I
is yes. Yes, I ride.
no, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't.
Again, were you
No, I
able? Are
don't.
you a passenger of a bus before, Mr. Ming? Are you a passenger of a bus before?
Yeah, yes,
A passenger.
I'm a passenger on a bus.
Okay, so the answer, because my question, have you tried riding
Yeah.
a
No, I
bus?
haven't.
The
No, I
answer
haven't.
is yes,
Yeah.
because riding means you're just there. You don't have to drive it. You just ride it.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes, Mr. Ming. Let me just give you the translation so that you can also know the meaning.
No, I haven't.
But you are a passenger, right? You said you're a passenger.
I am a passenger.
Yeah. If you're a passenger, you able to ride it. Have you ever tried riding a bus?
Um,
Riding, Mr. Ming.
riding,
Ride is different from drive.
riding. I, I don't know. Try riding.
Because a
Try.
passenger
Yeah.
means you were able to ride a bus. If you are a passenger of the bus, you ride a bus.
I suppose.
Do you understand me, Mr. Ming?
No, I don't understand.
Oh, I see. How I'm going to explain this. Rider, okay.
Rider. Yeah.
Passenger is also called a rider.
Rider or rider. The different. I don't know how the different rider or driver.
Yeah, rider, for example, let me just throw it. Okay, maybe this is a car. Okay, this is a car.
Yeah.
Okay, there are seats in the front and seats on the back. Of
Uh,
course, this one, like the wheels here, call this the driver.
yeah.
And the person at the back, you don't call it a driver, you called it a rider, a passenger. So this one has been able to ride a car. This one rides a car. This one drives the car.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I have.
That's why when I ask you, have you tried riding a bus? You say no, but you said, but I've been a passenger. So
Yeah.
how were
Yeah.
you able to ride if you are not
Yes.
a passenger, right? So
The same. The same. I am a passenger. Yeah.
yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
if you were able to ride it, it means you are a passenger. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. What about van? Maybe you can experience riding a van, not necessarily driving it.
I. I can. I can. I have a try driving
A
a
van.
van.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Good. And a bus, right? And also a
Uh,
bus. Are you able to
I.
ride a bus?
Uh, I. I have a try riding a bus. A bus. Yeah.
Okay, good. What about ambulance? Did you ever like try riding an ambulance?
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Actually, I experienced it once. When my father was brought to the hospital, I sit
Yeah,
in the front, okay, and my father is at
yeah.
the back. He was sent to the hospital, so I tried. What about
Mm.
boat? Have you tried riding a boat, Mr. Ming?
I have a I have a child. Yeah,
You have
when
tried it.
I
Hmm.
yeah, I have a child.
Okay.
Uh,
Is it a big boat or just a
when
small one?
yeah, there's there are big ball and small ball.
I see. Hmm.
When uh, I travel when I go to a trip when I go
When I
on a
went
trip
to
when I go on a trip
when I went to a trip, where is it?
uh, in Casbah Islands in Hải Phòng province. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Casbah
So
Islands. Yeah.
so it's a particular island. Is it in the south?
No, in the south, in the north of
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Yeah.
Yes, I see, I see, I see. So that part. So you were able to ride the boat. Okay, next. I will not ask you if you were able to read like a baby carriage or a stroller because this one's for baby. Okay, next one. Bicycle, yes, right? Able to ride
Yes.
one. Mountain bike, yes.
Mountain bike. Uh, I I hope that in the future I can buy myself
A
a
mountain
mountain
bike.
bike.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. This is much better than a bicycle because a bicycle it's used for the parks, all right? It's for the parks, but mountain
Yeah.
bike it's for
The
long
mountain,
distance, right? Long
yeah,
distance.
yeah. The mountain bike is very expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive
Yes,
with
yes.
me. Yeah,
Yeah. And maybe you don't have yet time yet to use the mountain bike because you're still busy in the work, right? So you have less time to use.
uh,
Okay, next, scooter. Have you tried riding a scooter, Mr. Ming?
no, I haven't.
Oh, not yet. Scooter is much, much slower than a motorcycle, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
this one is like for the old people, right? Or ladies or girls, right?
yeah.
Okay, next, motorcycle. Yes, right?
Yes, yes, I ride. Yes, I can ride.
Always ride it. Yeah. What about skateboard? Have you tried riding a skateboard?
Yes, I have. I usually use uh, my son's skateboard.
Oh, really? You know how to ride a skateboard? Wow.
Yeah,
Because I don't know how to use skateboard. I find it scary. I find it scary because maybe I don't know how to balance, right? But skateboard is also quite fun. But
yeah.
carriage,
No, I haven't.
I haven't. This one I experienced this one because in the Philippines, there is a place we called it Luneta. So they have this kind of transportation for tourists carriage. Okay, for engine. Have you tried riding this one?
No, I haven't. Yeah,
Okay, me too. I don't. What about
the
crane?
same. Yeah.
Yeah, crane. What about crane?
No, I haven't. We don't.
You don't use that.
I don't uh, drive drive
A crane
uh, a crane. Must be license. Yeah,
license, right? Maybe
yeah,
some engineers, maybe a civil engineer,
yeah.
have experience riding a crane, right? But because you're an electrical engineer, so you don't really have to use a crane, right? Next, a forklift. Do you know this one? Forklift?
Hopefully,
Yeah,
uh,
forklift.
I
Mhm.
have a child. Yeah, I have a child.
You have.
I have a
I
child. Yeah,
Oh, nice, nice.
in yeah.
That's great. What about tractor?
No, I haven't.
Okay. This one in the form, usually in the forms. Well, I will not ask you whether you have tried riding this one, but have you seen a recycled truck in Vietnam?
Is that
Car collecting garbages like that? Collecting
mm,
garbages?
in Vietnam? We don't have a
Oh, you,
recycle truck. Yeah.
oh, I see. Only garbage truck?
Uh,
Where do you throw your garbage? Where do you put your garbages? Your waste?
the waste truck.
Oh, in the waste truck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very big. It's very big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe
It's
you
a
call it
very
like,
big truck.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like a dump truck, like a dump
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah. The same
Yeah,
dump
yeah,
truck. Yeah.
yes, I see. And next, cement mixer. Of course, I don't guess that you're
Mm.
able to ride this one.
So,
Okay. Yeah, you know the word cement, Mr. Ming. You know the word cement. Do you know the word
yeah.
cement?
Yeah. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I I um I I can see it
I have seen.
every day.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, you're seeing it every day. Why?
Because in uh, uh, we on the way
Ah, I see.
go to work on the way go to work we must have some uh, construction
Buildings.
sites. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
construction sites. I see. Buildings.
yeah.
Oh, wow. So meaning to say that in their
I must
area,
go through. Yeah, yeah. I must
yeah,
go through some construction sites. Yeah.
yeah. I see. I see. Good. What about this one? Hot air balloon. Were you able to ride one? Hot air balloon.
Yes, I have a child.
I
Yeah.
have. You have tried. How is it
When
experience? Is it a
uh,
fun experience? A hot air balloon or scary?
mm, um, I think that it's so excited. Yeah,
Exciting.
yeah, exciting. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
exciting. Yeah.
It's so exciting. Yeah. Helicopter. What about helicopter?
Mm, no, I haven't. Yeah.
Not that one. Okay. Airplane. I think yes.
Yes, I have a child. Yeah.
Okay, good. Tramway. I will not ask because I think this one usually is
Uh,
other country. It should be upstairs. In the it's up. The train in the up.
yes,
In the but it's not in the up. Train in the high ground. Okay.
yes. I have
Train.
a train.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a child. Yeah.
Okay. I think subway too. Okay.
Yeah, the same.
So for you, Mr. Ming, what is your favorite transportation? You can answer your favorite transportation. Not necessarily motorbike. Okay, you can choose other vehicles. You can choose cars or airplane. You can tell me why it could be your most favorite transportation.
It could be the most population. Yeah. Okay, okay, wait. I I need prepare. I need some manners for preparing.
Okay, sure, sure. You can
Yeah,
take time, Mr. Ming.
yeah,
Just tell me if you're ready. Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Ready, Mr. Ming?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hear it.
You wait me 5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Maybe 3 minutes, Mr. Ming, so that we still have time until
Yeah.
45.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sure, sure.
Yes, I finished.
Okay, okay, let's try to hear it, Mr. Ming.
Yes, we talk about job. My favorite transportation uh, is bicycle because I must uh, use to go to school when I was a child, and uh, going to university
University. Mhm.
when I was a student. Mm. I remember that when uh, I have when I remember that I have been stolen a bicycle uh, uh, when I was a student, uh, and at this time, that is a big uh, value, a, a big value assist with me, and I I really I really was sad at the time, mm,
You're sad.
when
Mhm.
uh, I was sad. I was very sad at this time. Yeah, when I come back my hometown, I usually riding very slowly uh, around my hometown,
Mhm.
my town, uh, to see the change of its
Mhm. Passing.
uh, to see the change of it, um, uh, to feel the change of it. Yeah.
The thrill, the thrill. Okay,
Mm,
nice, nice. So
yeah.
it's very nice that it's very simple, right? The thing that you like is very simple and very relaxing,
Yeah.
and meaning it's like remembering your childhood, right?
Yeah.
So that transportation makes you remember your childhood, and that's why it brings back a lot of memories. Brings
Yeah.
back a lot of memories. Yeah, when you said that the bike is stolen when you were in a student
Yeah.
in the university, is that right? Is it right? It's
Yeah.
very, it's very sad, right? It's very sad, especially that.
I'm very stressed. Yeah.
Yeah, very sad because that that has been your like your friend always going to school, right? It knows your struggle, where you will go, right? So that's great. Nice one, Mr. Ming. You improved your sentence. Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like how you say your sentences. It's very good
Yeah.
and it's very clear. Nice one.
Yeah.
Let's keep it
Thank
up.
you.
Sure, sure. Okay, for this time, I think it's almost finished here. But maybe before we move to the next part, maybe let's just read
Uh,
this one for
uh,
maybe so that we can practice speaking. Okay, my favorite transportation.
yeah. My favorite transportation is motor.
Transportation.
My favorite
Transportation.
trans, transportation is motorcycle. I usually call it is an iron horse. This kind of vehicle
Mhm.
is more flexible than cars. In addition, the price of a motorbike is suitable to my salary. The motorcycle is very useful for my life and my dog because it helps me to save a lot of time a lot of time when I go to school. as well as working. I think I think that not only me, but also a lot of people like to ride motorbikes like me. In short, motorcycle is the most
Is the
is
most
most is the most popular transportation means vehicle in our country.
in our country. Okay, that's great, Mr. Ming. Your read, definitely your speaking is improving. Less mistake. Actually, I don't hear any mistake with the sound, with the words. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so nice one, Mr. Ming. You really improved. I hope you can see it for yourself that you're improving with your pronunciation as well as
Yeah,
your speaking. Okay, so that's good. Maybe we can stop from here for tonight. Maybe
yeah,
because it's already the end of the topic. We're just going to see each other next Saturday, right? We're going to see each other next
yeah,
Saturday. So thank you very much, Mr. Ming, for coming to class,
yeah,
and see you next Saturday. Okay. So good night now, Mr. Ming. Bye bye now.
yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
night, teacher.
Sure,
Yes.
sure.